goal this year is to raise $1 million. And we raised 250 the first quarter. So we're trying to lead the way in showing people how to raise funds and drink and not get falling down drunk all at the same time. We almost invented the quarter-ounce pour. You're going to see a lot of really light pours here tonight. They end up being about a third generally, but if you're going to taste 3, 6, 9, before we're done, you're going to taste it 12 to 16. And you can't do that with these high-proof whiskeys if you're not just tasting, literally tasting it. So, welcome to the Whiskey House. We're honored to have you here. Paul, where'd he go? Man, I really appreciate you reaching out. You got some people here we know and see right on the regular. Now that you've been to the Whiskey House, we consider you part of our family. So when you come down to Nashville, we want to know about it and hear about it. You let us know and come over and hang out if there's something going on. And there's something going on here 3 or 4 nights a week.
7, I love it. This is our big. This is the broadest. This is maybe the broadest group we've had. We have guys in here from. Well, yeah. No, I'm glad to see people getting together.
BBR. Appreciate everyone coming. Appreciate you guys including me, although I don't manufacture here, I live here. But all made time for me and I appreciate that. I started this company 3 years ago and my thought process was I wanted to find things of unique and rare character, things that, you know, that speak to me or add range or a new idea or challenge thought or noodle people. You know, I didn't want to make consistently the same whiskey, right? I think there's so many people that do that really, really well, and I felt there was room for someone to do the opposite, was to do things that just speak for themselves. That's why I call the company Rare Character. A lot of people ask me, like, hey, like your bourbon's rare, is that why you call it Rare Character? I'm like, no, it's rare in itself. Like I didn't do it, but that was my thing, and a lot of it, honestly, if you have a chance after I'm done talking, and you walk around to a lot of these old bottles. And you grab a lot of these old ones like these, on the back they have all this, you know, copy, their story. And the thing that most came up was Rare Character, known for its unique and rare character. Right before the event got started, there was a pick that happened that not a lot of people saw or were aware of. And it ended up being your first pour, the Black Bourbon Run Brook Hill. That just dropped like 2 months ago, right?
2 months ago, yeah.
Shit's hot. It's good. And the response has been crazy. And for me, like the most enjoyable thing is when Frank walked in and said hello, he's like, oh yeah, people asked me, yo, you probably Black Bourbon Run, right? Yeah. You didn't get one of those bottles? I was like, no. Everybody wants the BBR Brook Hill. Brook Hill happens to be what you're having is one of the brands that I own. It's a single barrel proof bourbon. This calendar year 25, it'll be 6 to 24 years old. We actually just bottled some 18 and 19-year-old the other day, and then we realized after we dumped the barrel, we were rolling it away. We looked at it properly, like, oh, the 18s had a birthday, they're now 19. So we had to throw the labels out. Start all over again. Now it's all 19s. I gotta go pick a new 18-year-old bottle. The next whiskey you're gonna try has what I think rare character. But this is definitely something I want you guys to think about. Don't rush into it. It's a lot of whiskey.
Don't rush it.
It's a lot of whiskey.
Okay, all right. It's full body.
It's full body. So 2 of the casks, they're kind of on the side. Those 2 barrels have a half a gallon of whiskey in it, so it's about 2 bottles. So those I'm keeping, and then not waiting for the next natural disaster to happen. The next time that something happens, or JB's like, hey, I need a push to get us that $1 million line, I'm gonna donate him that bottle. It don't drink 153.7.
No, it doesn't.
I've had 119s that taste way hotter than that. This is bourbon. Not light whiskey. We won't allow anything in the state more than 151. We won't allow anything in the state more than 150. We won't allow anything in the state more than, so I have to like see where I can send things. But that explains maybe why you're seeing these things in Europe, and then other than buying them at an auction for exorbitant, that's not 70x what I charge for these things. That no one's ever done it. So I figured, I mean, if I'm gonna get, if I'm gonna do it, and then we'll see what happens. But
Spirits around specifically for blowing fire. And over the many years, all of those spirits were still lower proof than the whiskey that he just poured for you. So please don't hold a match near your mouth right now. You're gonna have a bad time.
I was offered the opportunity to purchase some 8 to 14-year-old barrels of Kentucky Straight Malt whiskey, and I thought this whiskey was fabulous because one, it has a lot of rare character. To me, it had a lot of things I like from malt, but it had a lot of things that I love from bourbon. It was like almost like the perfect marriage, you know what I mean?
And we did a BBR pick 2 years ago.
Oh, that's right. Oh, we did a BBR one. I forgot. That's right. We did a BBR one. That was our first one. That's where it started it all.
Can actually go into a liquor store and buy a rare character. Especially if you're in Nashville, but other places too. And so there are these picks that are out there that are phenomenal and deserve the rare character moniker, but they're not 28 bottles in the barrel, or 70 bottles in the barrel, or 104 bottles in the barrel. They're actually, they get to a store shelf, and it's usually from some group or some store, and they look more like this. And so one of the things we do here at the Whiskey House, and have been doing for 10 years, is talking about where can I spend my money best if I'm not spending my whole monthly budget on one bottle, or my whole quarterly budget on one bottle, or for God's sakes, my whole annual budget on one bottle, which I've done recently.
It's called KO Rye. Distilled in Tennessee. 70 rye, 25 corn, 5 malted barley. When I first tried it, whoever had here Topps bubblegum cards, you know, the bubblegum powder. Yeah, I got Fruit Loops. I got this certain taste that I got that I found connected for me. That's why I made the wax pink. And this really connected with people. This pick is one of the last ones. There's one more barrel you bottle and then it's gone forever. It's actually going oddly to Tennessee. Cheers. And it's the highest proof one, oddly. It's 147 proof. So this is a 7-year, 2-month, 120.52 Kentucky Straight Bourbon. What really attracted me to this bourbon in particular was it was the highest rye content Kentucky bourbon I'm familiar with. It's 51 corn, 45 rye, or malted barley. I've never seen it, never heard of it. So we're doing blends now. I brought batch 1 this year, bourbon batch 1 rye, and then I brought something new which no one's seen yet, which is called Kentucky Straight Whiskey. Now, this one, no, but I like you said that. So Kentucky Straight Whiskey, I've always liked the idea of it, and now seeing, right, well, a millennium, $7,000, Kentucky Straight Whiskey, right? Victor Celebration, the last one, Boo Rye, Kentucky Straight Whiskey. So the new Parkers, Kentucky Straight Whiskey. So I was like, all right, I should do Kentucky Straight Whiskey. Now, so what is my Kentucky Straight Whiskey? You've asked now 3 combinations, and all of them are wrong. Twice, sorry. So, like a DJ, I take requests, or like DJs in the past. I don't know if DJs exist anymore, but when I was a kid, they used to call me DJ. And then, so people hit me up through DM, or however you reach out to me, like, man, I'd love for Rare Character to do this. I'd love for Rare Character to do this. I'd love to see you guys do this. And I'll write those things down, and once I see it pop up enough times, I'm like, all right, well, maybe I should think about it because, you know, people telling me something, right? Like, you want to hear that track, so I want to play it for you, you know what I mean? And then the one thing I get asked for a lot that we don't sell is light whiskey. We don't sell it. And not because I don't like it, I like things with a little more structure, you know what I mean? So I was offered some 6, 7, and 8, and some older Kentucky Straight corn whiskeys from a very famous distillery that has more than they need because it would have gone to something, who knows what it would have gone to, but now it's gone to me. And I was trying it, and I was like, oh, it's pretty good. I was like, but it's missing something. And then, luckily for me, there's a drill and a hammer and a barrel not far away, so I drilled into a 10-year-old barrel of bourbon, I poured a lot of bourbon in there, and I poured it into the glass, and I did a little of this, and I was like, oh, this is what I wanted. You know what I mean? Like, this is the thing. This is what I wanted to do. So that's what I did. So Kentucky Straight Whiskey Batch 125 is a blend of 6, 7, 8-year-old Kentucky Straight corn whiskeys and 10-year-old Kentucky Straight bourbon. This landed at 133 proof. I call it the drink of the summer because it's like light and pleasurable and pleasing. It's just like, it'll fuck you up. God. I know, right?
For anyone else that comes to the whiskey house, I want them to enjoy some more BBR Brooklyn.
Oh, look at that. I'm gonna go put this in my car. I'll be right back.
Wasn't there more pours at the whiskey house?
Yeah, bro. But you gotta catch the next episode for those.